What is up, guys? Zero8 back in another video, and today I'm going to be doing the Season 5 Championship for the Formula E, and yeah, it's so much better than past Formula E. It's mind-blowing how much better this car is. It looks so much better. It has got a halo, which I'm going to talk about later, but just first of all, I'm going to show you just the upgrades I have. It's just, three of each, so two for racing dollars, one for gold, which is what it's been recently. Um, and yeah, that gets you to the right PR you need. So I'm just gonna get into this. And I'm just gonna say this. It's just like the race for my last video with the season 4 for the Formula E. In that you have to maintain your battery, so you have to basically like just push and shove your way to the front as quick as possible, so that you have enough power to get through the race. Um, but yeah, this car just feels so much more comfortable than the other Formula E cars, especially the Season 3, but it's just head and shoulders above any of the other Formula E cars. Um, and it just feels so much nicer. But, the most interesting thing, obviously, would have to be the halo. If you don't um, know what I'm talking about with that, basically the halo is just that rim around the cockpit. If you're driving like that, you can definitely see it, which it's a safety device. It's supposed to like block things that come flying into the cockpit or at the cockpit, um, which obviously it hinders the look and design of the car, but um, it's proven that it was probably the best option, so that's why they went with it in Formula One and now Formula E as well. So I was always wondering what the drivers like. How would you drive with that thing right in front of you? And it's not fun, but it's not as bad as I would have thought it would be. But yeah, it's not fun. So yeah, I actually did much better of a job than I thought I would getting to the front as quick as possible. So now we can just really coast and just hold everyone up. So basically, what I had to do is get to the front as quick as possible so that I can just kind of coast and back everyone up, so that the race pace is really slow and I can stay off the accelerator that way and not use much battery. So I started with 61% for 6 laps. So obviously the average would be 10. But the first lap is going to take way more because I'm pushing to the front, not really maintaining my battery. So it's more like 12 or 13 probably for the first lap, and everything else is going to be 8 or 9%, and then we should make it. Um, so basically, I'm aiming to have like 24, aiming to have around 25% finishing next lap. If I'm over that, then I should be good, and I can maybe even push a little bit more. We'll have to see. But it's better to maintain the batteries really well in the middle sector, the middle couple laps, laps 2 to 4, something like that. And so that we can just kind of not worry about it for the last couple laps, and maybe just open up a little bit of a gap before the race ends. But definitely, you're going to have races sometimes where you get to the end with 2%, 1%, sometimes even less. Sometimes you're even coasting across the finish line because you have absolutely no power at all. But basically, it recharges when you're braking or coasting, whenever you're not on the accelerator. But if it reaches zero, it doesn't recharge. So you can't let it reach zero. And it does not recharge very quickly. As you can see, it's not much. It's mostly just the fact that I'm not using it. But yeah, basically, you just gotta stay off the accelerator as much as possible, and just stay off gas and slow everyone up. This one is really tough because halfway through I had well over 25%. It was almost actually halfway of the starting battery, so this one's gonna be fine, no battery issues at all. I still have to maintain it just a little bit, but I want to save a good bit for the last lap. I can just do a fast lap and open up a little bit of a gap. But when you're on the really short circuits like Hong Kong, it's really easy to maintain the battery because you can just coast from ridiculously far, just really far away from the turn, and then the other cars get backed up behind you. They try to go around you on the outside, and on courses like Hong Kong where the turns are that tight and that constricted, when you go off the line, you just have no pace at all. So they just can't overtake you really. So you can go as slow as you like. within reason, but you can go on a very slow pace, especially in U-turns, and just coast, the last third of a straightaway, and they just don't overtake you. And I'm actually going on a nice easy pace here, and I'm opening up a huge lead. So, not huge, 2 but for a Formula E race where I have to maintain the battery, that's kind of unheard of at this point. So, this is great. It's really comfortable. There's really not giving me any issues. But yeah, I just wanted to do the cockpit view as well, which is why I need a little bit of buffer because I'm not as good driving with the Halo right there, but I'm not as good cockpit anyway, but just with the Halo there, it's not a huge difference, but it is different. There's other cars, that just might make it a bit more difficult. Obviously, with no one here, it's not going to be a big deal. Yeah, when you get past the back markers, you know how the AI just cannot overtake back markers especially, and they just get backed up. So if you can get past 2 or 3 back markers, then you can just really just ease off the accelerator for a while, and it's fine. I've been pushing this lap, and I'm actually going to come close to running out of battery, so just got to coast a little bit. But it's not going to be a problem. Yeah, this is actually really a lot more comfortable than some of the other races where I was. The one race in Hong Kong, I actually took quite a few attempts and I finished with no battery. It's like that, I finished with no battery, but I definitely could have managed it a lot more in the last 2 laps. I could have had, probably 5 or more% left, and probably could have gone even another lap probably if I managed it really well. So, but yeah, this car just feels so much more comfortable than the other 4 Formula E cars, and you can also use it for the time trials that are being out right now, both the Formula E time trial and the weekly time trial. So, for the weekly time trial, you have the Regera to compete with, so you're not going to put up a lot of competition, but much better than any of the other cars out there, particularly the other Formula E cars. But the Regera is obviously going to be, just setting ridiculous lap times compared to everything else. But for the Formula E time trials, this is going to be the best car by far. So, obviously it looks so much better than the other Formula E cars, even with the Halo. Uh, but it just feels a lot more comfortable, mainly. And I'm just going to show you. I only have 2 of the Formula E cars, but the Season 4, which is, had a performance boost because I think in Formula E, they increased the maximum output of electricity or battery power. So that basically made it faster and have higher performance. But it's mostly the same car. I'm pretty sure it's the same car. But for Season 5, they actually had a new car, and you can just see the performance is so much different. It's just heads and shoulders above everything. So, yeah, it's going to be a great car to have, and I'm looking forward to putting in some laps in the time trial because I'm just outside the top 10% right now, so I think I could definitely take off a third of a second. Maybe push into Group C, but I doubt it. But definitely going to give it a go. So, yeah, I love this car, and the new races are great, and I like the new circuit form too as well. So, I think it's a great idea. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. That's about it for this video, and see you later.